My team will collect data on the different components of the health status index, and we will do that with a three-tiered approach. So first, we will have 8 institutes that will have a mini apiary where we collect data and validate the tools that we are going to develop. And in the second tier, we will ask beekeepers around these institutes to also test these tools, but include the user friendliness. And in the third step, we will have an open call for beekeepers all around Europe, where they can test run the final BeeGood tool.
So we think that honeybees are deaf, they have no eardrums, but we know that honeybees are extremely sensitive to vibrations. So we place vibration sensors inside the honeycomb where honeybees reside, and this way we plug into the internet of pulsed vibrations that are taking place in the substrate for honeybees to communicate with each other. So we think there are numerous features of the colony that you can monitor by means of the vibration, because we think that we are tapping into the communication network of the honeybees. So this is work in progress. This is our job to establish the features that we can pick up. However, we have already shown that we can measure the brood cycle taking place in the honeycomb. So we know whether we have an active layer queen or not in the colony, which is extremely important to beekeeping. And we also think that we can pick up a signature of the intention of the colony to swarm.
So Bee Foundation is developing a measurement system for honeybee colonies. Beekeepers can use the system to keep an eye on the health of their colonies. The system is extremely energy efficient, and the data can be accessed in the free Beep app. So the Beep base can measure the weight of the hive, the sound within the hive, as well as the temperature. And in collaboration with the partners and the science that is conducted within the BeeGood program, we will further enhance the measurement system to make it as useful as possible to optimize the health of the colonies.
What we want to do is we want to build what we call a digital twin. So really try to copy a colony in a simulation. And that means that we want to include all the important drivers. So we want to include the landscape, we want to include farming, we want to include pesticides, bee diseases, and of course the bee behavior, so that we can have a simulation that really replicates what a real colony does. So once we have the colony model running, we get to understand the interactions between different drivers and what that means for the bee colony health. And that means we can produce some sort of simple models of this, which we can use to predict how bee colony health will change for a beekeeper. And those models are going to be fed forward into the Beep app, so that the beekeepers will have access to those kind of small predictive models.